All right, everyone, welcome to our call. Here we go. I am sharing my screen and we are ready to rock and roll. Go ahead,
All
Wendy.
right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rachel. We're so excited to have you on tonight. We do have a special guest speaker that we're going to be hearing from a little bit later, Senior Gold Ambassador Liz Skelhas. And she has an incredible testimony that I think will really inspire you, encourage you, and maybe make you think of somebody that you might know. So, what is Plexus? Meet us. What about us? We are the Inspired Wellness Co. We're a collective team, kind of led, you know, toggled between Rachel and I. We're the two diamonds in the team, and we've been doing this together for 12 years. And we're ready to share a little bit of Plexus with you, what it's about with business. So, I will tell you a little bit about the company. So, Plexus has an A plus BBB rating. We are known as the OG gut health company. We basically own the gut health space. So, gut health wasn't a buzzword up until probably the last couple of years, but we have been talking about it for over probably 15 years, somewhere in there. It's like even before we even started. And yeah, and now we've realized that gut health is it affects everything. It affects inflammation in our bodies, it affects our hormones, it affects fertility, it affects more than just IBS or constipation or Crohn's or sensitivities, but it can be allergies too. So, okay, what else about Plexus? We are a debt-free company, which is really powerful because what that means to you or to me or to anybody else listening is that gives Plexus options. It gives us the options to, put in clinical studies. Clinical studies are very expensive to do. And so we have several of our products that have clinical studies. We have a lot of our two of our products, I think, are patented. And then we have an award-winning product, which we're going to hear from later. So, what else can I tell you? Oh, we're privately owned. This is kind of a big deal too, which means we can't be sold and divided into parts. Basically, we will always be owned by someone, and that creates security. All right, let's talk just a little bit about the products. If Rachel, you want to scroll up on the products a little bit, I'll tell you what those products can do for our health. So, again, like we talked about gut health. And then we also have immune health. We have weight loss. We have a kids line. We have a skincare line. We have an active line. And those are some of the things that we kind of cover. So it's all about wellness. So let's talk about Slim a little bit. We have two different Slims. This is kind of our flagship product. Funny name because not only does it help with weight loss if you have weight to lose, it actually does a lot more than that. We have had people that didn't need to lose weight gain weight, like very thin people because they weren't absorbing nutrients. And so this product helped with that because why? It helps with our gut health. We have two different kinds. We have a microbiome slim that helps improve gut health. And then we have a hunger control slim, which is increased fiber, which basically just helps you stay fuller longer and makes you not as hungry or cravey or snacky. And that can help you lose weight. They're pretty much identical except for those two very little bit of areas. One is more for weight loss and the other one is more for all around health. So, meet the drinks. I think this is a really fun thing. I'm going to tell you a fun fact that we learned one time when we were at corporate and we were in the R&D, which is research and development department. Did you know that Plexus creates every single one of their drinks to taste good with the other drinks if you were to mix them. Isn't that cool? So every flavor that we have of either active, they have trialed it with Slim, or they have trialed it with our Hydrate, or they have trialed it with something else to make sure that it's palatable for those that maybe would rather mix a couple drinks together, which is perfectly fine, or drink them separate. So, yeah, we call it the mocktails. So we have active. This is our clean energy drink. No artificial flavors, colorings, preservatives, sugars, nothing like that. Nothing like Gatorade, except for the fact that, well, not Gatorade, but nothing like Red Bull or Monster. This is clean energy. Our second one is Hydrate. Hydrate is more like the Gatorade that you might be used to out there, except it doesn't have artificial anything in it. It has magnesium, coconut water, electrolytes, everything that actually can help you lose weight if you're looking to lose weight or if you're looking for sports. And then last but not least, we have Restore. Restore is really unique because it is a liver detox drink. I don't know if you guys have ever used any type of liver detox products, but they are bitter. They don't taste really great. But Restore is a yummy berry flavor. It tastes really good mixed with the Hunger Control Slim and the black cherry flavor. That's really, really tasty. And it helps increase your GLP-1. If you mix Restore, which is a liver detox drink, with our Hunger Control Slim, that increases your own natural GLP-1 hormone receptors. And when you increase that, you can improve sleep, you can reduce inflammation, you actually improve gut health, you are satiated longer, you're fuller fat.
Wendy, we lost you. I don't know if you can hear us. Well, I can take over till she comes back on. Please come back, Wendy.
I'm
Oh.
back.
Oh, you're back. Yay.
I'm back. Okay, sorry. Funky internet.
You are breaking up pretty badly, Wendy. I wonder if you shut
Okay.
your video off again.
Thank you for jumping in, Rach. Okay. So the reset. The reset is our 3-day Did you lose? Can you hear me? Yes, now you can hear me. Okay, let's talk about the reset. Sorry about that, folks. The reset is our 3-day metabolic reset that helps you go into autophagy because it has 70 grams of protein and you are resetting your metabolism. So you can burn between 5 to 7 pounds or lose between 5 and 7 pounds of weight in those 3 days, and it is fat, not water. Here's the cool thing with the purchase of a wellness combo this month, you can get the reset for free as a new customer. If you are on this call for the first time as an ambassador or somebody who's working the business, I'm going to tell you right now, you can get this reset for 50% off starting December 26th through the end of the month. That's a pretty big deal. We encourage you to do a reset with us because we are going to do one together as a team on January 5th, 6th, and 7th with lots of amazing prizes. Okay, The trending wellness bundle is our reset and the TriPlex. So once you are done with your 3-day reset, you can jump right into the TriPlex and continue your wellness and weight loss with this product bundle. All right, I'm going to jump to the skin health system. I am totally infatuated with this system. This is a cleanser, a hyaluronic acid serum. We have a deep conditioning for the face in the evening, and all of this is to improve the microbiome of the skin. The cool thing about this system is that people have seen visible results within 2 weeks and reduced wrinkles and fine lines within 4 weeks. So I have been using it and absolutely love it. All right, if you're a VIP customer, we have great prices, 25. I can't read the screen very well, so I'm going off of memory here. Get with your person that invited you and become a VIP customer. You get reduced prices, 25% off. Your person that invited you can create a cart and send a link, and you can get plugged into all the great things that we can share with you. Now I would like to introduce Lyd. If she would share her testimony and mute herself, and then Rachel will go right after her. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, yeah. So Wendy picked me just to talk about some products because I've been through a lot of seasons with Plexus. I've been with it for 4 years, but I started for the active. I was a postpartum mama, 6 weeks, and I just needed energy. And so I started there, and I got the weight loss advance kit so I could get the drinks, the protein drinks, but then also TriPlex came with it, not knowing that that was going to heal my gut because I really didn't know much about gut health back then. But it enabled me to have dairy after being 4 years dairy free. So I was sold after that. And it just got better with time. I then went into a season of being an athlete and training for what we call in Minnesota the Looney Challenge up in the cities. It's where you run a 5K, turn around then and run the 6K, and then the next day you wake up and run a 10 mile. And so Plexus got me through that. I became the fastest runner that I even was in college. And so that was a lot of just products and using them. And active again was my favorite, but ease and things of that nature. I then got on Plexus or continued Plexus as I became pregnant with my third and used it all through pregnancy. And that also was a game changer. That TriPlex that she talked about is definitely our staple because who doesn't meet a constipated mama that needs some freedom? And that enabled me, like all through pregnancy, I wasn't drinking milk a mag, I wasn't bloated, I didn't have all the inflammation. And so it was like a huge, huge blessing. And so again, sold on it. Then after I had my third, I actually ended up getting a traumatic brain injury. And this is where Plexus really dived into that overall health and wellness that we type into. So yeah, we do weight loss. Yeah, we do skincare, but like, what about whole body healing or whole body being able to match what we need? And that is what Plexus brings. We have so many products that match in different seasons of life. So I knew about gut health, but what I didn't know was the gut health brain access and how much they're connected and drawn together. I got a pretty severe traumatic brain injury, and so it's taken me 2 years to recover. But I've used our products to stay off multiple medications that doctors wanted me to put on. I was only put on one when the average person with my TBI is put on 4 to 5. And I really needed to target my sleep, and then also my cortisol levels couldn't be high because it would put my brain into just anxiety attacks or not being able to function and have headaches. And I'm a mom at that time of 3 littles. And so I needed to make sure that I used our products efficiently for my body. And so I kind of looked at our line and said, okay, I already take these amazing products. They already are quality and natural and definitely work for me. So how can I use this in my season? I've used it through the postpartum season. I've used it through athlete season. I used it through pregnancy, but now I need it for a whole different thing. And so I looked at all our products, and I went with the kids line for their microbiome because it really helps your brain. And I did Mega X, which also really helps your brain in your mood and your focus, and MetaBurn. And then I sticked with the TriPlex, and I just upped my ProBio 5. And I was able to sustain my health and my wellness and all of that through that. And I want to talk about restore too. So Wendy commented on some of that, but your cortisol levels, if they're high, you're high stressed, you don't sleep, you keep weight on, you keep all of that. And my goal was to get off my medication. And able to get pregnant again so I could have baby number 4. And I wasn't able to do that until I got on Restore and they finally made it a product and like we were able to get it. And as soon as that happened, I started taking it daily. And with 30 days, I was off my amitriptyline that I was on for my head. I was sleeping better. My cortisol level was down. My liver was detoxing all of the stuff that needed to come out from the inflammation in my brain. And so all those products together enabled me to get pregnant again. So I had another season of pregnancy. And then I now have baby number 4 and I'm in my postpartum journey with Plexus. My staples are TriPlex, Active, and then Restore. And I absolutely love it. And currently, right now, because fourth baby, they say it's harder to lose weight. They say I'm 37 too. They say the older you get. I am telling you, if you are on here because you need a boost for that weight loss, the GPL1 detox combo that we have, I'm using that right now. And I'm back in all my regular clothes. And my baby turned 4 months on the 18th. So it is lovely. And I cannot say enough about how much these products match you in whatever season you're in.
Wow, Lyd, thank you so much for sharing that. I had a concussion several years ago as well, and my doc was so impressed with Plexus and had me doubling up on all of my gut health stuff. Because, guys, when we damage our brain, we have to protect our gut because they're so closely linked. So I'm so happy for you that you've had such amazing results and such a turnaround in your healing. Oh, praise the Lord. I'm so happy for you. So excited to hear your story tonight. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to just talk a little bit tonight before we let you go about our opportunity. My name is Rachel Anderson. I've been with Plexus. My anniversary is next month. It'll be 12 years. Like Wendy said earlier on the call, that's just crazy to me. When I joined Plexus, I just wanted to get rid of an itchy rash on my foot. I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. And I always say God had a whole other plan in that. I had 3 jobs when I started Plexus. And as we look at this slide here, it says that there are 44 million Americans that have a side hustle. I had 2 of them. 76% of us love our side hustle much more than our regular job. I think we could all nod in agreement with that. But what is really fascinating to me is the average side hustler spends 11 hours a week on their side hustle to make $12,000 a year. That's pretty incredible. So those of us who have replaced our income with Plexus, this has turned from a side hustle to a full-time business. But it can be both, or it can be a little dabbling of each. So we're just really grateful for this opportunity. And it's not like 1985 trick people to come to a meeting kind of, sleazy network marketing. It's really sharing things. We're using our products. We share it because we love it, just like we talk about our favorite new book or new drink or where we got our tennis shoes. It's the same thing. We're using it, we're sharing it because we love it, and then we teach it. We do have over 30 products, like Wendy was saying. And if you have a friend who is loving your results, they can shop from your store. You have a storefront when you join Plexus. Fascinating that $329 billion industry is what is projected to happen by the end of this year. Because when we lose calm down, Rachel. When we use something and we love it, we organically start to share that. 92% of people buy recommended products from people because they know and they trust them. Network marketing also, fun fact, produces more female millionaires than any other industry. We have a really great business model with Plexus. It is different. If you've done other network marketing companies, we are different. We have unique products, as Wendy shared earlier. They are patented. We are the OG of gut health. Slim has just made us be that OG. We are not a me too. We are actually always leading the way. My naturopath always says, Rachel, I'm in health meetings. We're talking about needs in the industry, and all of a sudden Plexus will come up with a product that's matching what the field is looking for behind the scenes. That's happened more than once when we released Mega X, when we released Active, when we released Ease. My naturopath was already looking for products like that before Plexus put them on a market. So we are always 5 steps ahead of everybody else, and they're all trying to keep up with us. I love that. We have residual income here because we have consumable products. I order my Plexus every 30 days. I have a new shipment coming to my house. With that 30-day supply, that allows us to have residual income. I've built my business on people ordering every single month. I have people, next month is my anniversary. Their 12-year anniversary is in February, and they've been with me all along the way. Several people have been with me from the very beginning, and it is transformational. I mean, we just heard Lid's story. I told you the teeniest bit of mine. If you've ever heard Wendy's, these products have really changed our lives. I hate to say it's literally changed our lives, but it really has. From issues with a tick bite. For me, I was starting to develop autoimmune issues and allergies. And now we are all healthier than we were in our 30s and our 40s, without a doubt. We have this new simple sharing system. You're a part of it right now. Every Monday, we have a team training. Every Tuesday, we have a VIP orientation. And every Wednesday, we have a Meet Plexus, which is this call now because of the holiday. It's on Tuesday this week and Tuesday next week. But with this simple sharing system, we can really help you. If you're interested in sharing Plexus, if you have some friends that are asking you questions, we have this simple system that's working really well. We're actually seeing growth from it. We're seeing production coming out of this because we have so many amazing resources within these weekly calls, within our team pages, on Plexus team pages, in the Plexus Go app. You have a lot of resources at your disposal. Check with your sponsor that sent you here tonight because she can share more about that with you. We do have quite an income with this company. I remember when I got my first check, I called Wendy. We used to get paper checks in the mail, and I said, I think Plexus made a mistake because I don't think I did enough to earn this check. And I said, if I cash this, I can't afford to give it back. A lot of people are always surprised with that first check that they get from Plexus, that first deposit nowadays, because they offer profit sharing for their ambassadors. 50% of our sales go back to the brand ambassadors in profit sharing. That's pretty incredible. We have a point system that allows you to rank up, to build your team, to have a customer base. We build on a team as wide as we want. If you've been in other network marketing companies, you might have to figure out this balancing thing. We don't have anything like that. You just build and you grow and you help your people build and you grow. You can actually even earn more than your sponsor. That's quite unusual in the network marketing field as well. We allow you to exceed your sponsor if you're putting in the work and are building a team that allows you to kind of grow past them. And like I said, no stacking, no balancing of legs. We have next day pay right now. That's really fun. I've had a lot of people join my team over the last week. And so every day I've gotten a you've got mail text from Plexus telling me they're putting a deposit into my account. I don't have to wait for it until the 15th of the month. That's pretty fun. We do get paid out by the 15th of every month. Typically, Plexus is paying us 2 days ahead of time. This month, I think we got paid at least 5 days early. What a huge blessing when we have so much happening this month. We had a little extra Christmas cash in our pocket early. I would like you guys to put in the chat what your rank is. Let's take a peek if you guys can see the chat. What rank are you? And if you're new here tonight, if you can look at that chat, you're going to see silvers, golds, diamonds, emeralds, sapphires. Now look at the monthly income that is possible with this because of that profit sharing, because of the jewel pool, because of the next day pay, because we make money when someone joins our team through the welcome pack that they purchased. You can make 150 bucks a month up to $20,000 a month or more because of this income. So let's connect. There are many possibilities and opportunities here. If you've done network marketing before, can I tell you, as someone who also was with another network marketing company that burnt me out and had me in a lot of debt when my husband said, please stop selling this because we had a garage full of stuff that I couldn't sell that I had to keep ordering to make my quota every month. And I'm so grateful that Plexus doesn't do that. If somebody wants to shop from me, they go to my website or I send them a cart. I don't have to carry around a baggie of cash and run products to people like I used to back in the day. So grateful for that. So we are very different. If you ever want to hear our stories, we're happy to share them. Right now, there's a great holiday deal. If you share Plexus with three people, typically in the same month, you earn around $300. This month, it can be $450 to $600, depending on the combo that they're purchasing and how many people join you for the first time with Plexus. I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. I just want to say thank you so much for jumping in here tonight. We are here every week. We are doing this, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We love to share what these products are doing for us, how it's changed our lives, and we really just love to see people succeed and excel and find that restoration. So thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.